It's like that's what makes this practical is, I'll say from my experience, I didn't realize how miserable I was until I was no longer miserable.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh wow, like it's things are just lighter. I feel lighter, I feel more free, more energized. And that's like for such a long time I was like stuck in these low levels of like fear and anger, and I felt like I was a victim. I felt like life was happening to me, like you said before. And it's like there's a burden. There's this you have carrying around extra weight. There's a restriction. My chest would always feel really restricted. My shoulders would feel really restricted. Um, aches and pains throughout my body. Low levels of energy. Low drive. Low ambition. And as my awareness rose, exactly what you just said, I was able to see what I was going through from a different vantage point. And I was able to stop believing the stories that I was telling myself. Um, Albert Einstein has like one of the most quoted quotes ever. It's like, you can't solve a problem from the same level of consciousness that created it. And that's exactly why the evolution of consciousness is important. Because when you're in the situation, you don't see a way out. You just see more of it. And when you respond to something, like anger is a good example. Like when somebody does something and it makes you angry or it makes me angry, and I respond to that anger like with more anger and like a equal and opposite reaction essentially, or even like try to do more, like you do something to me, I'm gonna do more to you, I'm gonna get you back, I'm gonna get revenge. That's all like low level, low consciousness actions that perpetuate the same state. So, like I said, like as I started to learn this and understand it, I was gifted with this empathy of like somebody does something to me, and it's like, oh wow, they must be really hurt to lash out like that. I know what that's like. I've been there, and I feel sorry and I feel upset for them, not mad at them.